Guys, it's me. I'm back. What's up, party people? We're like, Mads, come on. All right, this show is taking a turn for the. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a very special episode of Monster Bass Live. I'm coming to you from my mom's house in Western New York, and of course, I'm having all sorts of technical difficulties. Like, if my life in 2026 hasn't been like enough of a challenge, now I'm running Monster Bass Live off my phone. But we got a great show for you tonight. It's a very special show. Our guest tonight, Chaplain Cap. And he's going to do what he's been talking about doing for quite some time. So we're not going to waste much time. I do want to go to the chat really quick. I want to see what you guys are up to. Lewis Sibley, J-Boy, Bill, Man Stuff, Dad Stuff, Viper. Everybody's here. Scott Harvey, Jordan Sutton, Tom Brewster, Cody Black Outdoors, LC Raps, Stephen Wiseman, Lee Sutton. I mean, I could go on and on. Anyway, you guys, tonight we're gonna do we're gonna get a tattoo live on the show. How insane is that? All right, but before we do, let me give you a little update. So I'm sitting here in Western New York. As you guys know, I'm recovering from shingles, and I got to tell you, just as I thought I was getting better, no. Mother Nature, the universe, I don't know who had different plans for me, and I'm going to tell you guys what's going on, and it might be way too much information. It is now spread from my stomach and my back to my butt. So now I want you to imagine I'm sitting on my butt all day long working, and I've got shingles on my butt. So if you're having a bad day and you're sitting here and you're telling me that, like, whatever your reason is for having a bad day, I want you to know what? I'm having a worse day than you. It's the most insane thing. It's the most insane thing. I've never wanted to itch my butt more than I do today. And I can't, because if I do, I'm just going to spread it. So today's public service announcement is, and don't get me wrong, I don't really love pharmaceuticals. But if you got an option to get a vaccine that's going to get rid of this stuff, I encourage you to, because I want you to know I'm probably taking like 15 Advil a day. I'm taking Benadryl, all the stuff that they give you. I mean, this weekend I took some Oxy, which, by the way, maybe it's a little overrated. Didn't really do much for me. It's a lot. So I'm doing the best that I can because I'm excited for tonight's show. Yeah, I should get a bumper sticker that says, "Don't scratch your butt." It's the worst. It's the worst. So cheers to all of you. And I apologize if I'm not as active in the chat today, because again, I'm running this off my phone because for whatever reason, my laptop doesn't want to connect to my mom's Wi-Fi. And so, yeah, I'm doing the best I can. All right. So guys, you know, the Monster Bass community is pretty special. We got a lot of amazing people. And I think that's what makes this so special. Like, we all support one another. We all get behind each other. our causes, the things that we stand for. I think we stand for being good human beings. I think we stand for supporting each other, stepping up when we need to step up. And I'm really proud. Not only am I proud to be an American, I'm grateful for every veteran that's ever served, and it allows me to do the dumb stuff that I do. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everybody here that's done that. And yes, we will have golden tickets at the end. And before we go to our guest today, if you buy into the whole thing that the Super Bowl's rigged, I got one for you. So at the start of the season, they came out with a poster, an official NFL poster, and it listed players from every single team. And in the front row, you had your usual suspects: Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, guys like that. And as you got closer and closer to the trophy, the players were smaller and smaller. Here's the kicker. The two closest players on the official NFL poster are Drake May and Sam Darnold. And Drake May is like a tiny bit closer than Sam Darnold. I don't know what that means. But we're talking about the poster that came out before the season, and the last two teams that are in there, their quarterbacks are neck and neck as the closest ones to the trophy. And just a little bit closer is our boy, Drake May. So if you're gay for May, this might be your year. I don't know. I don't buy into any of that stuff, but it is really interesting. It is really interesting. It is. It is. I don't know what to expect. So, all right. Here's what we're going to do. I don't want to waste any time because our guest today is none other than Chaplain Cap. He's a good guy that does amazing stuff with his platform. He served this country, and he's helped us so that we can have the freedoms that most of us take for granted. Most of us take for granted. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty because some days, there are days that I don't think about it. But for guys that have served, like Chaplain Cap and like Matt Brown, who's been blown up like 6 times, they got to live with this stuff every single day. Yeah, I tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot for me to comprehend. Somebody that didn't actually serve, to think about that stuff. So let's give a big warm welcome to our good friend, Chaplain Cap. Oh, and he's not here. Let's add him to the stage. How's it going, man?
Hey guys, how you doing? It's good to see you, Rick.
That's a hell of a beard.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been growing that?
I started growing my beard in 2019. I always had a little bit of facial hair, but after when the big C happened, we had to no haircuts, no shaves. So I just decided to grow it and grew out my beard long, grew out my hair long. I looked like an old hippie. And then I was getting ready for a season of fishing and told my wife, I can't take both. You're going to have to pick the beard or the hair. And she said, well, you're not cutting the beard. So it just keeps on growing.
Well, I got to tell you, you're a good looking man.
Well, thank you, sir.
Your wife's a lucky woman. I mean, that's some good stuff. I don't know that I could pull that off. I don't.
Yeah. Well, it takes a lot of maintenance.
I bet. So do you actually shampoo that thing?
Oh man, I'm worse than a woman when it comes to my beard. I've got beard shampoo, conditioner, comb.
I love this.
Yeah. I am not shy about me taking care of my beard because this thing goes with me everywhere I go.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I want to give a shout out to LC Raps. Thank you so much. She's our newest member. I don't know how to add anybody because, like I said, I'm doing this on my phone right now because nothing seems to be working technology wise. I literally lugged 2 laptops all the way from California to New York so that I could run the show because for whatever reason my current laptop doesn't do it. And sure enough, I bring it here and none of it works. But all right, so you're sitting where right now?
I'm at what is the name of your shop there, Dave?
Lake Point Tattoo.
I'm at Lake Point Tattoo with David Putman.
Yes, sir.
I love it. David, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you, sir?
Doing great, thank you. So where's your shop located?
We are out here in Hall County in Gainesville, Georgia, right beside Lake Lanier, and it's just beyond Browns Bridge. So if you're driving through Forsyth County, as soon as you pass over Browns Bridge, maybe a quarter mile down on the right.
Right on. And how long you been in business?
This coming July will be 5 years.
Dang. And tell me, like, why did you decide I want to be a tattoo artist?
Oh man, that's a good question. Well, I always was really drawn to it, gravitated towards tattooing. When I got into it as a younger man, it wasn't quite as accessible. It was not around quite as much, especially in the South. And just was always intrigued by it, started getting tattooed. And just eventually the fascination kind of became an obsession. I was getting tattooed all over the place and kind of just went from there. Got an opportunity to do an apprenticeship. Actually, I was in the Army and I was stationed in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, in Fayetteville. And as soon as I got out, I got an opportunity to apprentice outside of Atlanta. And that was around 2010 now. So just kind of took off from there and then just been going at it ever since.
Now, do you ever look at some of your early work and go, man, this is not my best work?
Yeah, that's where I think being nice to people goes a long way. Maybe they come back and give you an opportunity to touch it up a little or something, but I don't want to give him a vote of confidence.
I'm hoping this is not a bad night.
Well, I think it's going to be a good night, and I'm excited. So what are we getting? Where are we getting a tattoo tonight?
It's going to be on my left deltoid shoulder. So I'll have to take this sweatshirt off in a second. But I wanted to represent Monster Bass.
I appreciate you.
And he's going to do some stencil work on me. So I'm going to lay down and I'll talk to you the best that I can. And we'll get this thing rolling. You guys will get to hear the buzz of these needles hitting my back.
Now, you're sure you want to do this, right?
Absolutely. There's nothing in the world that I would not do for Rick and for Marty, and for Monster Bass and Grande Bass. These companies, you guys are absolutely incredible, and I want to do everything that I can do to promote you guys with the USBF because the USBF Veterans Program tournaments, we have been so blessed by having you guys sending us gear to give away to these guys, taking care of them, and if this is something that I can do to give back to you, then it's worth it.
Man, you're a good man. I'm so nervous. I don't have any tattoos because I just I don't know what I want to put on my body that I want forever. And I've thought about it many times because I have a buddy who at the start of every football season is like, are we going? Because he gets one at the start of every season. He's like, we gotta go, and all I hear is my mom in the background going, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. And so, but all right, let's do this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna step offline for a second so I can take the shirt off.
Yeah, sure. All right, for those of you at home, I never thought like I'd have a guy taking his clothes off on one of my Monster Bass lives. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it; it's just not my thing. And but hey, it's all for a good cause, and I'm excited for what's about to go down.
Perfect.
And I got to tell you, the number of people that have hit me up that said I want to do the same thing. All right. You're automatically a guest on Monster Bass Live if this is what you want to do. I mean, this is I think the very first person, there's a guy, his name is James, and he works at Waste Management. He got a tattoo. I bought an Instagram page, and he was like so about the brand. And he got a tattoo, and then like I didn't do much with it, and I started to feel really guilty. I was like, oh my God, this guy got a tattoo, and this was just a page that I bought. Now I don't know. But now I'm like, I don't know what I would do. But I know J-Boy. Listen, James Anthony is since day one said I'll do this too. So I have no doubt. I feel like you get this.
I can't wait to see James get it. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my God, this is insane. All right, so what's he doing right now? He's just putting on.
He's putting on the stencil. We had to change the art a little bit to fit the body mechanics, but so he's putting the stencil on, and in a second he'll take that off, and then you'll be able to see the outline that he will pretty much trace and follow.
So basically, he's putting on a temporary tattoo. And then he's gonna paint. And then he's gonna paint over it.
Exactly.
Yes, with like 17,000 needles.
Just gonna feel inside.
Oh, man. And your wife's okay with this?
Step into the screen.
Yes, sir.
Oh, she's right there. Oh my God, I love this. This is like a family affair. Hi. Wow, you outkicked your coverage. I mean, you got a nice beard, but. Good work.
Yeah, and she's also an incredible angler. She won the Angler of the Year for the women's division for the USBF 2 times, and Rookie of the Year her first season.
Well, that's all because I got a good teacher.
Wow, that's impressive. You should be a guest on the show just on that pedigree alone. That's impressive.
That looks great. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So you see, I've already got a lot of ink anyway, and this is just going to go into that.
Wow.
And the give you an idea of the splinter, because I don't know if you guys remember Ninja Turtles, but on Ninja Turtles, Master Splinter was the one that taught the turtles how to be a ninja. And I don't know if you even know this about me, Rick, but I'm also a black belt in a couple of different martial arts, and I have a lot. Of
course you are.
And
of course you are.
And I had a couple of students get the 4 turtles tattoos on each of them. So I told them that I would get Splinter when I got my Monster Bass tattoo. So Splinter's going to be catching a large bass with some Monster Bass in the background.
Amazing. Amazing. Now, this is so insane. This is.
I guess
this
we can.
So.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, get down there, get comfortable.
Where can I put my blade?
Got it.
Perfect. Oh, look at there. Where are you going? So, just fine.
All right, so we're going to get all nice and comfortable here.
Yeah,
And
sure.
You have to put the camera down a little bit. Tell me when that's a good angle there, Rick.
Yeah, it's great. Whatever you want.
All right.
And this arm, we let it kind of hang down just like that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe a little uncomfortable.
I'll figure out.
I think I need a drink.
Well, you're not allowed to have too much to drink before getting a tattoo, so I'm completely sober.
And
Is that better?
Yeah.
I'll look up at you when I can and answer any questions there, Rick, but I got to kind of be still, okay?
yeah. You lay down. I'll ask some questions. If you can answer them, great. If you can't, you can't. But let's talk about all the good that you're doing in the world. Like, so you served. Where'd you serve?
I was a little bit everywhere.
Were you in the Army, the Navy, the
Yeah,
Marines?
I'm sorry.
Good.
I was in the Army. I was during the from 90 to 2002. Here we go.
Right, just let me
Oh
know
my
if you take a breather or anything. I'm gonna take it easy, okay?
Yep. But my main focus, my main work is as a chaplain. I'm a chaplain for a recovery program. We have more veterans than we have civilians, but we do have civilians in our PTSD recovery program. And my job is to be there and let them know that they're not alone. There's an old military saying that we leave no one behind, and that is part of our motto. We leave no one behind. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I've got to go and meet somebody, then I go meet them. I sit at Waffle House and have coffee with them. Just try to keep them focused and in the fight. And that's really what the USBF is all about. We get veterans on the water, give them a mission 5x3, and let them always remember that, as long as they've got a mission and they stay in the fight, then they can accomplish anything, because they've already accomplished everything that they would ever have to. They have nothing to prove. But sometimes when you're in PTSD recovery, you need a focus. You need something that you can do that will get your mind focused on a goal, on a task, and getting them out on the water. It allows us to teach them how to fish if they don't know how to fish, and it allows us to really just minister to them and let them know that they're not alone. And like I said, give them a mission. And I might start rambling a little bit because I do have a needle going on my back.
Yeah. You can pretty much do anything you want. This is your show, man.
But I think I'm absolutely sure you know this, but we were able to give 24 feel-free kayaks to disabled veterans the last 2 years, and for guys, men and women that could not get on the water because of disabilities. So we were able to get them pedal drive kayaks. MONSTERBASS has. You guys have been awesome about sending us bags and gear so that we can give away at the tournaments to the veterans and just be there for them and show them that companies like you care and that y'all do have high values for them, and that your voice is just another voice saying that what you did was not in vain. And it allows them to see that people care about them, even if they've never met them, because this country was built on great men and women that served this country, and some died. And I don't want to be on a downside, but my son Gabriel was killed in 2015 in Afghanistan, and I get so many people that reach out to us and just want to say that they're sorry for our loss, but you know, any soldier that goes into combat knowing what could happen, and they chose that. And they chose that for men and women like you, and you know, that's really what we're just trying to make sure that we do to give back and to be there for them and give them a fun way of doing it. And that's kayak bass fishing. I know that there's a lot of glitter boat guys out there and ladies out there that are on this forum, but you know, we're kayak people. We love to be out on the water, and you know, I big boat fish too, but I'm more of a kayak angler than I am anything. But the kayak bass fishing, because of the 2019 pandemic, we had to find ways to be able to get out and get in the water. And at some point in time, that we couldn't even be in with two people on a boat, so kayaks were just the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Kayaks, I feel like it's changing the sport every single day, and it's definitely something that I think is making it more accessible than ever before.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, you're good.
So
Yeah,
I had to be still for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, no, don't. You don't need to apologize. You be still when you need to still. Yep.
Don't make me laugh.
I won't.
But I was gonna say something, but my brain is on this machine.
Yeah, I'm sure. So
in my martial arts background, I actually have, you know, for the majority of my life, I have been taught to suck up the pain, don't feel it, and this doesn't hurt. I mean, there's pain in everything, but like hurt. This doesn't hurt. It's just it feels like a vibration going on my skin, and you know, the sound is worse than anything else.
Did you only have one child?
No, I have three. Well, including Gabriel, I have a son named Christian, and then I have two younger children that are 10 and 12.
Are you done?
Done?
Yeah, having kids.
Oh no, we're still trying.
Oh.
We practice as often as we can.
Good relationship.
Yeah. Oh, she's my best friend. She's, you know, we have, you know, just like any relationship, we have our days that we don't get along, you know, for 5 minutes, but then it comes right back around. You know, we also are horse people, so we work with the horses and dogs and we do everything together. And I'm very blessed to have her in my life because she's rode with me in dark times and in fun times and like you said a while ago, I've definitely moved up in a pay grade when it came to her because she's incredible.
That's good. That's good. Good for you.
And I've got to say all that right now because there's a guy with a needle and she's standing right beside me and I don't want her to hit him.
You know who the boss was.
Yeah, fair enough. So, what was the process of, like, obviously becoming a chaplain is, you know, was it something that you knew early on you wanted to do, or was this a later in life endeavor?
Well, I was ordained to be a preacher when I was in my late teens, and I kind of ran away I didn't run away from my faith. I just ran away from church, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then I realized that going through my own recovery, I could help others and I got involved in a motorcycle ministry and some other things like that, and then it just the opportunity to become a chaplain just literally popped up, and I
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna put this under your chest so you're a little bit more supported.
she's a good support to that.
I can tell.
Yeah, I'm having to hold myself up over here, so she was trying to make sure I had enough pillows because I was starting to shake on my right side, and it's not hurting.
Yeah.
But I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, and I live my life according to my faith, and I'm not ashamed of it by any means. And my main thing is I just want to show people love, and I want to show my faith. I mean, I'm telling you a lot of things that but I'm also an author. I write fiction books based on fact, and my books are not written for the believer. They're written for the non-believer to find faith. And I say in a quote often, where there's love, there's hope. And, if we have love, then we have hope. And sometimes that is in a spouse, sometimes that is in a dog, sometimes that is in a sport like bass fishing. As long as we have love, we have hope. For David here, it's tattooing. He loves to tattoo, so it works for him.
So, David,
Yes, sir.
can you talk and paint at the same time or no?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna try to keep up.
All right.
You want to go get a book?
In terms of tattoos, how difficult is this one?
Well, it's got a lot of detail. So as long as I get a clean outline on, and then we can go through and kind of polish everything up, we should be good. But I mean, it's fairly intricate. It's got a lot of like scaling on the bass and fur on splinter and stuff. So we'll have some fun shading and texture to do once we get this all outlined.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool. He came to me with a couple different concepts, I think, for the Monster Bass thing, and I love the art. It's really, really neat. I think it'll make a nice tattoo.
All right. What's a tattoo like this cost?
Oh man, I don't know if we worked out all the details on that yet. Now that I know it's such a good cause, man, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out.
All right. Well, let's go help the cause. So, all right. So, Cap, you obviously do a lot of good with your platform.
Yes, sir.
And what's the best way for us to help you do more?
You can, if there's anybody who wants to donate, they can donate through Venmo or through PayPal, whichever one. You'll have to give me a second to be able to tell you the links. But but if they want to reach out to me if they don't feel comfortable doing those things, then they can reach out to me on my one of my messengers or on through email. But any monies that come into my Venmo or my PayPal goes straight to the program, and I make sure that our veterans that are in need get those things. It's not through me; it's through a board of ambassadors. It's not even if you just send it to me, if it still go to the ambassadors. We've got 8 ambassadors throughout the United States with the USBF, and over 12 to 13 chaplains. And but I don't know if that answered your question.
You answer it better than I would, given the circumstances. So what's it feel like right now when that thing's going into you?
Have you ever had acupuncture?
Yeah.
All right,
Last week.
magnify your acupuncture by about 10,000.
You're not
It
selling.
actually,
You're not selling me, Cap. You're not selling me.
I'm actually just joking. It really feels like if somebody was, I don't know, scratching your back. Like if you had somebody rubbing your back or scratching your back.
I've heard a cat scratching a sunburn.
Yeah, like a cat scratching a sunburn. Here's another good one, but this is not necessarily the most wonderful thing if you're thinking about getting a tattoo. Every angler at some point gets a treble hook in their body somewhere. It's going to happen. If it has not happened to you yet, it's going to happen. And if you fish for any length of time. And what this feels like is that feeling right as you yank that sucker out.
You want me to show the?
You can. And I'm going to give a real quick shameless plug. If you like to read, that's my book. It's called November Rain.
Where's it available? Amazon?
It's on Amazon. We're actually in 40,000 bookstores worldwide. But it's November Rain, like the Guns N' Roses song, just REIDN. And it's by Chaplain Cap.
Let's see if I can pull that up for us.
And Tina is going to.
We'll show that again.
But I had to do a shameless plug. Sorry, Rick.
No, you can have as many plugs as you want.
She's going to.
I'll change the view here so you can see what's happening.
See the work.
Oh, this is exciting.
So
Oh wow, he's cruising.
In that picture on the iPad over there is kind of what we're basing it off of.
oh yeah.
Yeah, why does it say mystery tackle box?
It better not say Mr. Tackle Box, and we're going to have something to talk about. And it better not say Guggen.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be awful. Oh my god.
The like right there was a tender spot, but
Yeah.
the majority of it is more sound. And he is cruising. I mean, I can feel him going. I don't know. I can't obviously see the tattoo, but I can kind of feel where he's been.
I bet.
Fish, right? No, I thought we're at the river.
So David just said we're on the fish right now.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm pretty sure he just hit some kind of a nerve because it just made my index finger jump.
Andrew, just like poking.
What?
Andrew Texel, I need to poke you.
Oh. Yeah, the fun thing is going to be everybody that knows me is going to find out I got a tattoo on my shoulder and they're going to want to slap my back.
Good friends.
Yeah, that's the way we roll around here.
Wait a minute. Someone's asking when I'm getting one. Listen, it's going to be a long time before I'm willing to step up.
You could go get like your mom's name, just Mom.
Nah.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah.
And never, ever, ever get an ex-wife or girlfriend or anything like that's name on you, because then you got to do a cover-up. And I've never done that, thank God. But I've seen it happen.
Oh my God.
I only put things on my body that I know I'm going to be all right with, 25, 30, 40 years from now. And all my tattoos have meaning and they're symbolic in some way or the other. You can't really see it, but I've got the Constitution on my forearm, and the first and second amendments, and then I got Uncle Sam on one side, and under there somewhere is the Statue of Liberty crying, and on my shoulder I've got my mother passed away in 2013, and I've got a clock that's got 5 minutes after 12 on the clock, and Michael the Archangel is protecting the clock. And the 5 after 12 represents something that she used to say. She would say, if you've got 5 minutes at midnight, you can accomplish anything. So that's why I put that on there. I've got an American flag on my arm. I've got what's called a wraith. If you think of a Grim Reaper, but you take the face away from the Grim Reaper, I've got a wraith on my arm. I've got a Joker from Batman and on my arm, but they all have symbolic meanings for me. And on part of my arm says, "I am my brother's keeper," and then underneath, right on my wrist, it says, "My sister's protector."
What you serve this country, and you come back and you watch the way that you guys get treated. How hard is that to like bear witness to and still remain like a believer in what you did?
Well, every veteran does what they did because they had a faith in it to begin with. Those that come home and they have trauma or they have disabilities or war wounds, they typically they're still proud of their service to this country. And I mean, some veterans come back with more mental and traumatic issues. It's more mental than it is physical, and and I don't want to take away from anybody's disability, because every wound that happened to any of our men and women in the military, it means something, and every civilian should be happy and knowing that they made it home. I'm trying to say all this right because this is tattooing.
Yeah, sure, I get it.
But a patriot goes into a war knowing that anything can happen, and they go into it knowing that they might not come home, and it's a warrior's mindset on just keeping that focus and coming back the best you can. And unfortunately, from as far back in history as you can think to now, we have men and women that come back with trauma to their mental and their emotional and their psychological parts, their issues, and that's, to me, that's what I like to work with, because I want to show them that there's ways past it. It's not always necessarily drugs like the VA wants to give. And the VA, as much as I want to show respect to the VA is sometimes not the easiest thing to get things done. You have to go through a lot of red tape. But it's like I said earlier, it's civilians like that are on this platform that come out and they do their very best to help and to just simply, it's as simple as going up to a veteran at the coffee shop that you go get your coffee at, or at the taco stand that you go get your tacos at. You see a veteran wearing a veteran's hat, simply say thank you for your service, and show them that they're loved and that they're needed, and that that what they did, what they went through, was not in vain.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's I sound like a broke. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about fishing.
All right.
Ask me some questions about fishing.
What's your PB?
My PB is, I'm trying to think, it's 13.6.
Oh my God. That's insane.
A largemouth bass caught on a Bose jig and a Strike King rage crawl.
Wow. Nice.
13.
Big boy.
And obviously, I can't show you a picture of it right now.
No, I'm not surprised. I mean,
But I actually, you've seen the picture of my PB because I sent it to you on the big catch.
yeah, it's I mean 13.6.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. It's pretty big. I mean, not for the Guggen squad, but it's pretty big.
Yeah. Now I've caught some really, really big fish, but that was my PB bass, largemouth.
Dang, that's a big one. That's a big one. What? Where do you predominantly fish?
Lake Lanier, Altoona, Hollis Q Latham, Chickamauga, Gunnersville, Nickajack. I go down to Florida and go and fish those fisheries. I'm going to Texas in a month to go fish a couple of lakes there. Funny story about Lake Lanier. It's haunted, you know. I'm just kidding. But I fished in a Bassmaster Kayak Series on December 13th of this year. And I'd been out on the water until about 12 o'clock. And I had 3 good fish on my board. And but I had not submitted them yet. So they don't count until you submit them. And I had spoken to Tina. She was next to the dock. She was on the phone with me, and I was next to a dock, and I was just eating my lunch. And then I'd had some electronics issues and whatever, and I was just taking my time and trying to get my head regrouped. And I went back out on the water after getting off the phone with her, and I was probably about 15 yards from the bank on one side and about 400 yards to the bank on the other side. And I could see the main lake in front of me. And I was dragging ditches with I was throwing a football jig, dragging the ditches with a football jig because it's cold water. And I was throwing a hair jig and popping it and swimming it and dragging it a little bit. And I had 3 good fish in my phone, and I looked up and I saw the speck coming from, way away. And that speck kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm waving my arms and my flag. I've got my American flag and my orange flag flying in the background. And it was daytime, so my lights didn't matter anyway. And of course, I'm wearing my PFD. You do not get on the water without your PFD, ever. And this is the reason why. This boat flew by me going 50, 60 miles an hour. He was probably 12, 13 feet away from me. He knocked me out of my kayak into 38, 39 degree water. I had to swim back to my kayak, get back into my kayak, and I'm soaking wet. I'm cold, freezing water. So I kicked in my trolling motor and I got myself a mile and a half back to my to where I launched. Got up there. By the time I got to the ramp, I didn't have on anything but my PFD and my skivvies, and I ran up to my Jeep and I changed into dry clothes and sat in the Jeep for a little bit. Got a little bit warmer. Went downstairs, back down to where the kayak was to see what all I lost. And I already knew that I'd lost the rod and reel that I had in my hand because it wasn't in my hand anymore when I got to the kayak. And the guy never turned around. So I think he was watching his electronics. He was watching his GPS as he went up the water, and he didn't even see me. And
Oh man.
when I got down to check everything out, of course I lost my rod and reel, and I lost some basic tackle. I was, like I said, I was throwing football jigs and stuff like that. So I didn't lose anything that I couldn't replace. Nothing is irreplaceable. I'm still here.
Sure.
But the thing that did kind of suck was my tournament phone is 20 feet in the water on that ledge that I was fishing. So the 3 fish that I caught didn't count because I had no record of them and I hadn't submitted them yet. I always wait a little bit. So I called the tournament director and told him, and he was Steve Owen with Bassmaster Kayak is awesome, and he of course wanted to make sure I was okay. And first thing he asked me though is did I get a read on the boat, and I said only thing I saw was red boat and a white and red front seat and then water. But but he was awesome. I told him that I was going to have to bow out, and because I didn't have my tournament phone anymore. And me being me, I had already loaded my kayak up, and I decided, I'm going to try to go to one other spot. I'll just use my real phone, my phone that I use to talk on and daily. And if I catch any fish, I'll just start over. So I drove north a little bit on the lake, and I got to a drop off spot that I could go on. And there was no water within I don't know 500 yards. So I would have had to drag my kayak through the mud to get to the river that connects into Lake Lanier. So I just packed it up and called it a day.
Call it a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long is this tattoo going to take, do you think?
What time is it right? When you need to go, you just say so because we're still going to be here.
No. I know that. I'm just curious because I've never gotten one. Is this like a 4-hour? Is this like a 4-hour adventure?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Dang.
Yeah. Would be my guess.
Yeah. So when you're ready to kick off, just tell me goodbye and I'll wait.
Yeah. No worries. I was just curious.
And then
yeah.
I'll send you a picture of the. Got me in a shake there.
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture of the final result.
Man, this is a lot. I mean, James Anthony's telling me that he has one that took 15 hours. I gotta believe that's not one sitting, right? You're coming back like 3 times.
I mean, most tattoos that I've had have been in the 3 and 4 hour range. But I've heard of people getting 12, 15 hours. But I think most tattoo artists make you stop and then you come back for a second visit and that kind of thing. You can ask David here.
Yeah. Anything after 5 or 6 Tuesdays, I'm usually trying to split up. Yeah. Do session.
For a couple of different reasons. One's getting into the body, and the other is the pain that is going into the person getting tattooed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I might get tired too.
Oh yeah, he might get tired too.
Nah, Dave doesn't get tired. Dave's a professional.
Yeah, he's Superman.
Yeah.
Will you get me a Sprite?
Yeah.
Please? I don't have one of your death drinks. I can't think of what they're called.
Liquid death.
Liquid death, but I'm gonna get me a Sprite so I can take me a sip.
Yeah. Yeah, you're entitled. I'll be honest, I don't know that Sprite does the job for me on this one.
I just need something to wet my lips.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so is there like
My wife just started laughing at that, and I don't know why.
I feel like I'm being baited here. I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, don't. You're good.
What you can fish with lots of people. Is there somebody like a content creator, or like if you could go fish with like someone that like of significance, like who would you want to fish with?
Not just because it's monster bass, but I am going to fish with Matt Brown. I don't know when, but I'm going to fish with Matt Brown. And we have never discussed it, but I'm saying that someday I am going to fish with Matt. And I would like to fish with G-Man. I think G-Man would be awesome to be on the same boat, just to hear him run his mouth. Gerald Swindle.
Oh no, I know who G-Man is. I was just deciding about like when you said you get to hear him run his mouth, like.
Well, he's funny. He's hilarious.
Fun. Yeah, he is.
He's hilarious. I would be laughing more than I was fishing.
For sure.
And as much as I love Iaconelli, because I think he's a great angler, I would probably have to kick him off the boat. And I love him, but he's too loud.
Yeah. Matt, just so you know, Matt never stops talking.
But I'm all right with that. I mean, Matt is he's a different creature.
Wow, it's like you know him already. I mean,
well, I don't know him. I follow him on several different platforms, and I highly respect him. And I see him, with you all the time. And I don't know him, but he's my brother, and one day I'm going to fish with Matt Brown.
Yeah, Matt Brown's a good dude. He's a solid individual.
And I don't know James Anthony very well, but I think it would be fun to be on the water with James Anthony after watching quite a few of his YouTube videos.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. One day we're gonna have James Anthony on the show. One day. What? Tell me your take on a brand like Mega Bass. Is it worth the money?
My take on a brand like Mega Bass?
Yeah.
Because I thought you said Monster Bass. I love Mega Bass. I mean, if you got the money to spend on a bait that way, then spend it because it's worth it. But
why is it worth it?
The movement of the bait depends on what you're throwing, but the movement, the weight, a lot of times the color schemes, they have it down. They know what they're doing. And I mean, I throw a lot of stuff. I mean, I think I might have one or two Mega Bass products, but they have always worked. But I'm not trying to go against Mega Bass, but I mean the Berkeley swim baits work just as good, and they're $30 cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong.
But, and here's a plug for you, and I mean this truly.
Okay.
I found last spring, I was throwing the Grande Bass Trophy Hunter colored rattlesnake on a swim jig head. I can't remember the weight of it. I think it was a 818. But I caught in that specific tournament, I caught every fish that I threw, or every major fish that I caught was on that bait, and all I did was swim that sucker through the grass at Chickamauga, and the movement on that as a swim bait, it was incredible. I mean, I put the Grande Bass on chatterbaits, on shaky heads, everything. But when I don't even know what made me do it that day. I put a swim jig head on that bait, and I threw it, and I started catching fish, and it put a couple of 23 inchers on there. It put a couple of 20s. I mean, I think I had over 118 inches in that tournament, and it was all because of that one bait.
Huh.
So using that to explain what the mega bass thing. I mean, you can, if you got the money and you want to throw a mega bass, then throw a mega bass. But you can fish with, in the right time at the right moment. You can catch a fish on a piece of bubble gum.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think it just comes down to, you feeling comfortable throwing it. As long as you feel comfortable throwing it.
Well, and that brings up you guys again, because what turned me on to Monster Bass subscription was the fact that you put in baits that sometimes people have never seen, but it gives the angler the opportunity to go try new methods and to do things outside their comfort zones, and then they learn new techniques. I mean, you were instrumental on getting me, because I'm a power fisherman by how I've always fished. I would much rather throw a crankbait, throw a chatterbait, that kind of thing. But you really dialed me in by getting me to throw more soft plastics and throwing more shaky heads and more, and as much as I hate them in the South, more Ned rigs and Texas rig worms, because there was a point where I never used them. If I wasn't catching
Really?
if I wasn't catching a fish on a swim, a spinner bait or a chatterbait or some kind of a crankbait or a jig, because I'm a big jig guy. I love to jig fish. I throw jig. I always have a jig on my boat, usually two. They're always tied up, but I'm always gripping and ripping, and I mean, that's the way that I like to fish. But you really pushed me towards more finesse fishing and learning it, and it was because of the Grande Bass and the Monster Bass subscriptions that I was able to get my hands on things that maybe I'd never tried. And because I have my goal with every box, with every bag that you guys ever send, I'm going to fish with every single thing that you threw me. And I am going to fish that thing until I catch something with it, or until I lose it. I snag into a log.
Yeah.
But like you did, we did a testing on a frog last year, and the frog it was an open mouth.
Oh yeah.
It was an open mouth popping frog, soft belly, and I am so excited about y'all doing something with that, because I lost that thing on a fish on Lake Gunnersville, and it was catching monsters. Awesome bait. But it's
That's-
things like that with the prototypes that you put out, with all the different things that you do. He's on my neck, so hold on, let's say it. But you guys are doing a great job getting the baits out there for people to try. And then if they try it and they like it and they want more, they can always go back to the website and order more.
Always. Man, oh man. I feel like I
So,
need to give you a go ahead.
so just out of curiosity, think I could get a hat?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just making a joke.
Yeah, but what hat do you want?
I don't know. I'll have to look. I can't see what you got on tonight. What do you got on tonight? Is it the? Oh yeah, I like that. Is that a new one?
It is.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I have it in black and I have it in light gray.
What colors is they?
I got black and light gray.
You pick, and I'll take that one.
Well, it turns out that I'm sold out of the gray, so wow, that's really interesting. The only one that I didn't sell that many. I'm gonna send you a black one.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry,
You don't need to apologize. That doesn't. I mean, come on. Let's see here.
I'm smiling.
What else do you want?
Oh,
Now's the time to ask, babe.
I was just kidding, Rick.
I know.
Anything you send, it'll go to good use. I promise.
What size are you?
What size is that hoodie? I think I'm a large.
Yeah.
Large or extra large? Large, I think. Large.
But not extra.
Whoa. Got me in the shakes there. Did y'all see those shakes?
I saw that. Let's see what we got here.
Hold on. Let me move it again so you can see what I'm.
She's going to move the camera so you can see the.
All right.
Hey.
I'm so nervous.
I don't know.
Can you see it?
Nope. Oh yeah, now we see it. Wow. Man, oh man. That looks painful. That looks painful.
I'm bringing them back there.
But to answer an earlier question, if you want to go on Facebook and go to USBF Bass Fishing Trail and come on and join our page, we always have links and whatnot on how people can help the program and do things. If anybody wants to donate funds so that it doesn't go through YouTube and all that, they can go to Venmo on Chaplain Cap at Chaplain Cap, or they can go to PayPal at Chaplain Cap.
Man. What color hat does your wife want?
You can get in there and tell him.
Which one did you get?
I got the black one.
I'll get the gray one then.
I'm out of the gray one. We sold
Just-
out.
Oh,
just
I'll
to-
get a black one too.
Hold on, let me find something else. Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Oh,
No.
3 more letters.
Three more letters.
The outline. All right, 3 more letters.
Oh my god, I'm so
I
nervous.
bet I know it's the last 3. What are the last 3 of Monster Bass?
Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Just trying to-
This looks painful. All right.
Woo!
Almost there.
That was a little tender, old son.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Dang. This is insane. Let's go to the chat. Let's see. Cotton's here. Wow, lots of people saying hi to Cotton.
Cairo's always a fan favorite.
Yeah. BB Raiders here. There's a lot of people in this chat.
How many of you guys got in the chat so far?
I don't know. And before the OG Lunker Sticks BFS are in stock. Lunker Sticks back in stock. Yes, yes. Let's see. Man. Ooh-wee. This is
So that's the outline.
So the outline's done. That's a good news, right?
yeah, that is the good news. Why do we? What I want to know for everybody sitting here is why we got 14 thumbs up. This is ridiculous. 14.
Come on, guys. Go on there and hit those thumbs. I hit my thumb on mine.
Yeah, me too. Now you're getting a massage. That doesn't even cost extra. That's included in the program.
Yeah, you know, it can be a little weird, but you know, it's okay.
Yeah. To each his own.
Yeah, but you know, it actually, I think it's got some kind of lotion or something on it, and it makes the tattoo feel better.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can't obviously see my skin, but I'm assuming my skin's probably pretty ticked off right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a lot ticked off right now.
Yeah, because I've got very pale white skin, and it's probably very, very red.
Oh my God. She's taking pictures right now so you can see it.
That way you can see it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
God.
Don't judge it too hard yet.
Oh my God.
No, that's awesome. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully you didn't make a mistake here. Oh my God. I gotta change your subscription right now. This is ridiculous. Hold on. Let's ask Jennifer. Can you please do 50%?
And only in Georgia can you go to a tattoo place and they're listening to country music.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Speaking of Matt Brown just texted me and said, actually, I can't take calls tonight. Matt Brown says he'd be honored to fish with you, and he's willing to do it anytime.
Thanks, Matt.
Awesome. Battery doing 45.
Let me see what else we got.
I'm going to stand up for just a second.
Ooh, yeah, do your thing, man.
Just so that I can not get too stiff here. And Dave's going to go to the bike.
All right, you do your thing. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Everyone's sitting at home.
Potty break.
Man.
You're in the camera.
So I'm looking.
That's all right.
He went to the bathroom.
I know you guys. He went to the restroom, but this tattoo. I just looked in the mirror at it. This tattoo is absolutely phenomenal. If you guys are ever in the Gainesville, Hall County area, stop by this shop. I'm trying not to put my bare skin too much on this so that we don't get in trouble. I can't see the chat, but I hope you guys are doing well. Give me a sip of that. How you feeling there, Dave?
Pretty good. How are you doing? Cool off a little bit. Now we're gonna shave, so maybe not quite as intense as the outline.
The only thing that got me was there at that very end. I guess it was because you're on a sensitive area. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Who's saying I didn't wash my hands? Of course I washed my hands.
Hey, Dave, do you wash your hands?
Oh, hold on a second.
My mom is putting anti-itch on my butt. I don't think so.
I have the most awesome thing about having a professional tattoo artist run ink on you is they are so immaculately clean. I bet he's washed his hands and changed gloves and everything so many times. I mean, it's really this shop is absolutely incredible. I've been into some crazy tattoo places in my time, but in this tattoo shop is an amazing shop. I'm glad that I got this shop.
All right, is this all right? So when does the pain start setting in? When they start filling it in with all the color?
Say it again, Rick.
Hold on. Does when does the pain start setting in? Like when he starts filling it in, is that when it gets really hard?
The outline is what hurts. The outline is the hard part. He's actually going to start shading now, and the shading won't be quite as intense. To be honest with you, from my experience with tattoos, I've never given one, but I've had a few. The pain is actually not going to happen until Saturday, because at that point I will have slept on it. My clothes will have it'll have like a protective cover or something on it, I'm sure. But do you do the film? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, that.
He's gonna hook me up with my go home package, and I'll have to make sure I keep it clean, and that way I don't get any bad stuff in it, and it'll just be sore. It's kind of like but it's not going to be any different than going to the gym and working out your legs. You're sore for 2 or 3 days afterwards, and then you're good.
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, the pain level is like what?
Pain level right now, 1 to 10, 4.
All right.
right before your break, it got up into the 8-9 level. Right now, I wouldn't even say 4s. I don't even feel it.
Really? Huh. I love that I'm getting rash treatment suggestions while you're getting a tattoo.
I can't believe somebody's trying to give you rash treatment remedies online.
Yeah. Listen, it's it's a lot. It's I've never felt uncomfortable like I feel today. So weird. It's so weird.
So
And I never get sick, which is weird.
So the issue that you have going on right now, did it have some kind of a backlash from your pig attack?
No, not at all. It's funny because a couple weeks ago I did an episode, and the title of the episode was "I Need a Hug," right? And I was going through a lot of stress, and shingles is brought on by stress, and I feel like
Yeah.
I'm going through a lot, and every facet of my life is testing me in ways in which it's calling me to lean into the discomfort, because I think that whenever whenever life makes you uncomfortable, it's an opportunity to learn and an opportunity to lean in and start to get comfortable with the reasons why you're uncomfortable. And I think the hard part is that I'm literally just being tested everywhere. Everywhere is testing me right now.
Well, do you ever? I mean, I know you know this, but if you've ever had chicken pox, then you have a higher percentage of having shingles in later years.
Yeah.
But do you ever do any breath work?
I do. I meditate every single morning at 8 a.m. Go ahead.
Have you ever heard of Hishio-koku breathing?
No.
All right. If you're doing breath work, then you probably do what's called the 4-7-8 method. Do you do that one?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Okay. If you sit in what's called seiza in the Japanese martial arts, you're sitting on your shins, and you're sitting on your ankles more or less and you're keeping your posture straight up and down. If you'll take in a deep breath and count to 4 and then hold it for 7, and then below, and instead of doing the 4-7-8 where you let it out slowly 8, blow it out hard like a powerful. I'll let him take this off and I'll kind of give you blow it out like that.
Yeah.
Then that helps reset your vagus nerve, and it'll allow your body to heal itself more or less. Like, you guys haven't been noticing it as much probably, but I'm doing a lot of breath work while this is happening just so it doesn't hurt quite so bad. But breath work works.
Yeah, I know. Breath work is for anyone that's never done it, it'll change your life.
I wasn't trying to get philosophical martial arts on you there, Rick, but it does work.
Trust me. My girlfriend runs a wellness center, and she's constantly trying to get me to incorporate breath work more than I do.
It's kind of fun. My wife Tina, she's from Belgium originally,
Okay.
and So she's been in the States for quite a few years. We've been married for 10, been together for 11. And, but we work with horses a lot. But she's known that I was a martial artist when she first met me. And because she wanted to be part of my life and whatever, she was like, okay, well, let me learn some of this. But then one day she was like, I don't want to do it anymore because I'm afraid that I'm going to use it against you.
What?
And so we went for several years, and she didn't want to learn anything about Aikido or American Kempo or any of the styles that I've trained in. She had no desire to do any of it. But we work with horses, like I said, and I was showing her how I direct the horses to get the horses to move. And because we're gentler horses, we don't break horses, we gentle the horses. And I was showing her a movement that is actually an Aikijitsu movement, where you're opening up a gate with your hands and you're allowing the negative force to come in, and you move in such a way that you direct the incoming force away from you so you can defend yourself. Well, I showed her how to do that. I showed her how to do that with the horses. And ever since I did, now all she wants to do is learn martial arts. So I don't know if I'm going to get beat up soon or what, but she's finally willing to learn martial arts.
Wow, it's impressive. What does she think about that?
You can get it.
What do I think about?
Get on the camera.
Yeah,
What do I think about what?
you're about to learn martial arts.
Well, just like with fishing, I'm learning from the best teacher, so I'm sure that it'll be an awesome adventure.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
He always makes life an adventure. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's not, he will turn it into an adventure.
I mean, does it get better than that?
It's awesome. I love living life with him. It's the best thing ever.
I love that. I love that.
She knows where my wallet is.
And so you won Angler of the Year last year?
I did.
Are you still on the thing?
I am here.
That's impressive.
She's won it 2 years in a row.
Wow.
I didn't. Well, actually, it was 2 and 3 years ago. Because last year I didn't get to fish as much because of some health reasons and the horses and the dogs. But yeah, that was
Wow.
I guess it was what 4 or 5 years ago. I showed up one day with a fishing license. I just had gone to Walmart to go apply for a fishing license because I never fished, but I was like, he loves to fish, so I'll just go get me a license. That way we can do something together more often.
And
I love that.
And we were the first husband and wife team
On the KBI.
on the circuit, and because of that, it a lot of other husband and wives started getting in and fishing together.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's
And
really great.
that's just opened the door so that we can do more for the USBF and just helping people learn. And the big thing with us also is teaching kids how to fish. We did some fundraisers last year because we had a young lady that was in our town that had cancer and was going through some pretty bad stuff. And the men's group that I'm a part of, we got together with the USBF and we had a big tournament and donated all that money to her mother. Donated it to the young girls' parents so that they could do the necessary things to keep her with us. So You know, and Tina has been part of all that all along. I mean, that's what, I mean, it is a fun adventure to have somebody that you can do it together with.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Everything's better when you get to do it with someone that you want to do it with.
Yeah, if you look, you'll see my right arm shaking. It's not because I'm hurting. It's because I'm trying to balance.
Man, I don't know about any of this.
Are you guys having fun? That is my question. Are you not entertained?
All right, let's hear it in the chat. If you're entertained, let us know, because this isn't for the faint at heart.
And tell James Anthony that he's going to have to get a tattoo bigger than a softball.
I don't know that he's willing to do that. He said you're more. He said you're more of a man than him.
Well, it's kind of funny, because I was telling Tina earlier that had I not told my 4 students that I was going to get a splinter, I could have got away with just getting a Monster Bass M, and that would have been that. But you know, I don't ever go halfway in. I always go all the way or no way.
Which, by the way, your students are watching.
Oh, I just found out that my men are out there watching you. They're on the live. So Squid, Andrew, Kevin, you guys, if y'all are hearing this, I love you guys.
And when you say these are your students, what does that mean?
They trained martial arts with me. They did jiu-jitsu with me. They did Muay Thai and Kempo jiu-jitsu with me.
Mm-hmm.
So they were my Squid is actually a purple belt in the system. And at the moment, I couldn't tell you what the others are, but they were all my students. And I love that they're more than just my students. They're my brothers, and they're like sons to me. I've done 2 of their weddings. I did Stephen and his wife's wedding, and I did Andrew and his wife's wedding. So I've been honored to be a part of their lives and to watch them. They just both had they both gave their wives gave birth to boys last year. So they had their 1-year birthday just this past December, November. And I get to watch these guys just grow. And I remember them when they were, young. And now they're my go-to guys. I know that if I need anything, that all I got to do is ask Andrew or Kevin or Squid. I call Steven Squid. You got to forgive me. I know I can call on those guys, but they also know they can call on me.
I love that. I like to categorize my friends into like 3 categories. I got my Friday night friends. I can call them up and be like, "Hey, let's go out," and they'll be like, "Yeah, sure, let's go out." And then I got like my 2 a.m. friends that are like, "All right, something goes down, I can probably call them, and I'm pretty sure I can count on them." And then I got my ride or dies, which are like, I think you're lucky if you have a ride or die. Like, I don't think many people have like someone that like, no matter what, doesn't matter what it is, when it is, where it is, you call them up, they'll show up for you. And yeah, I feel really grateful to have a couple ride or dies.
Yeah, I call those my tribe. Those guys are in my tribe. I've got a lot of friends, that are friends that I care about. But
yeah,
but I have my tribe, and my tribe is they're my ride or dies for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I just found out that Big Mac is on here watching too. He's one of my best friends in the world. His name is David McGee, and he's an incredible man. He's a preacher, But I just found out he's on your own live watching and learning more about you guys.
Love
And
that.
Chris Mahalik, I got to do these call outs because I'm just finding out who's watching you.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Patrick Gray.
Oh, and Patrick Gray with Badass Baits. He's on here watching you. He's retiring, but he does some incredible custom baits. He does custom painted baits. I have won a lot of tournaments with his baits. I'm gonna miss having that access. I hope that he decides not to go into retirement.
Well, there you go. Maybe we need to buy a bunch of baits so nobody, so that nobody. Oh, what did I just do?
I didn't mean to
There
say that out loud. I hope I didn't get nobody in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all good.
That is the name of his company, though.
All right, we got lots of people. Actually, it's Jordan. I was gonna say lots of people, but Jordan Sutton is relentless. He wants to see the tattoo.
You want to see the tattoo?
Yeah, he wants to see it.
Okay. My camera woman's on it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I feel like we need to make a sticker out of this.
Absolutely.
Look at that thing.
Kind of like
Yeah.
watching paint dry.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny because my brother and I were talking earlier about how you would do a live watching a tattoo, because getting a tattoo is like, if you're watching somebody get a tattoo, it's like watching the paint dry.
Yeah,
So-
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh,
How long are we into the tattoo so far?
we're 100 minutes.
Okay. Well, like I said, if you need to cut out, then I'll still be here.
Yeah, we will shortly, because if I don't call some golden tickets, people will get upset. But here's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, do the golden tickets. I want to know who won.
All right, so it's time. If you've got your golden ticket, anything above 48,000 is acceptable. And you know the routine. If I call your number, email me at rick@monsterbass.com. Picture of you in the ticket. Give me your name, your address, your cell phone number, and your shirt size. And you can put your golden ticket numbers in the chat right now. Let's see what you got. 60840.
I'm not complaining. It's really bored. I got 2 hours, hour and a half. You're doing awesome. I just went through the lettering. It's a little bit of detail, kind of like hit the highlights, but it's pretty good. By now,
All right, and for those of you at home that are asking about what golden tickets are, look, your Monster Bass box comes with an individually numbered golden ticket, and every week it's an opportunity to win some stuff. So, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't have a golden ticket, you can't win. So, better hook yourself up. Man, this doesn't look good. I don't mean the tattoo. I just mean the.
That bass is awesome.
Which one? Oh, yeah, it looks good.
I mean, I can't see it unless you shows it to me.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm blind without my glasses.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Are you having fun, Rick?
Yeah, of course I'm having fun. This is
All right.
insane.
That's all that
This is-
matters.
This is insane, and I'm excited to see the finished product. I am going to call a golden ticket number, so for all of you at home, tonight's golden ticket winner is 60848. Email me at rick@monsterbass.com. Congratulations, you're winning. I got to tell you, Cap, I'm really honored that you decided to do this, and it means a lot. I'm really grateful and proud that you're a part of this community. And if there's any way that I can help you and your cause and the things that you're trying to do, all you gotta do is ask, and I will help you in any way that I can. Really
Thank you,
appreciate
Rick.
you.
I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And Monster Bass community, I love y'all. I love every one of you. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, it's been pretty special. So we're not gonna see the finished product tonight, but we're gonna see some pictures. Maybe next week you can send us a picture and we can take a look at. Dave, thanks a lot for being there. And if you're looking for a tattoo, go see Dave. He's your guy.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah. And to your better half, also the camera woman. And thank you so much for being a partner, for being a friend, and for supporting him through all the good and the bad. And that's what life's all about. And so I hope, may God bless you, and to everyone in the Monster Bass community, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.
Air support sent.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Thanks, Cap.
Bye.
Bye.